Let's talk about how Randa Marcos is fighting.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. So
do you know what her record is in the UFC?
Really bad. Double-digit losses, right?
Yeah, it
negative.
is. Oh. No, not just negative. Hang on, let's have a look. I think, what was it? It was
10, 12, and 1.
Hang on.
But in the UFC, she's gone 4 and 10.
Oh,
She walked into UFC at 4 and 1, lost her first fight, and
No, she's 6 and 10.
6 and 10 in the UFC.
6 and 10 in the UFC.
That is so bad.
That's dream living.
How is she still there?
Hasn't put 2 wins together ever.
That's fine.
Brad, remember what there is in the UFC? Champions and contenders.
She,
By definition, she is a contender.
how on earth? So her last win was in 2019, 2 years ago, against Ashley Yoder, and that was via split. She beat Angela Hill. Jesus Christ. So she's had 2 wins in, 4 years.
That's so shit.
But she always fights. What's that? She fought 3. This will be a second fight this year. She fought 3 times last year, 3 times in 1919, 3 times in 2018. So she does fight a lot.
I just don't get it because it's like, it can't be that they're just trying to fill in that division and they need her there. It's like they could easily go and get like another woman to fill in. You know what I mean? There's so many fighters out there.
You can't tell me that she's the best. Or one of.
Exactly.
But
Or up there. Or good.
But in her defense, she's beaten Carla Esparza, Juliana Lima. She drew against Rodriguez, beat Angela Hill, and beat Yoda, who are good fighters. And then look at the absolute cabbages she's lost to.
As if she won against Esparza. That's crazy.
Could be the old, get to
Split.
Like when you go down to their level.
Yeah.
You fight someone worse than
Yeah.
you fight at their level. But I mean, if you're good, you kind of rise above that.
She was beaten, Marina Rodriguez. Remember that up kick?
Yeah. I do remember
She
that.
faked the injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
You love me that one.
Hang on, before I go on, I do have to just.
Yeah, go and do it.
I think it's that one.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that belt.
Republic champion of the world, Alex Da Silva.
See, there's about 2 people clapping here.
That's you and me.
Very reluctant.
Yeah.
How's that?
That's good.
So we're all on 6. Do you know we've done 18 cards?
And you fucking mocked me for picking Arlovsky and Jim Miller.
Yeah.
I think I've worked out the system. I think I have.
You thought you worked out the system last time.
No. The undercard system. I've got it. No shit. That's why I implemented this about 5 weeks ago, and I was leading.
What's your undercard system?
Well, last week I was leading by 1.
Yep.
So all I had to do was get, if Arlovsky would have lost, then I would have drawn with you for the
And you
title.
would have- yeah.
Yeah. So what it is with the prelims. Now, if you are going to fight, if you're going to bet on individual fights, I reckon you'd hit about 90% of these correct.
Yep.
What you do is, it is the favourite, and if it's close, if it's someone new in the UFC, I don't pick him, and if it's someone that hasn't fought in 12 months, I won't pick him either.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So you look for betting favourite,
I'd say if anyone is...
and if it's close, you look for activity and UFC experience.
Yeah, if you're $1.60 or less, I'll pick you.
Yeah.
And if it's close, like if you say $1.80 or $1.90, I'll have a look how many fights you've had in the UFC, and then I will. I got some fucking system. It seems to work. Well, it worked for a while.
You know what
gonna
might
be-
annoy you?
Here we go.
Already more effort than I do.
Well, it's not too hard if you just go through. Normally so this weekend. So here, without even looking at them, I will see this one here. I'll have to look at because you can't write off Marcos. I'll go.
Oh, I literally have already written off Marcos. So,
Without a doubt, I'll go Jeff.
yep.
Jai.
Yep.
Favorite. This one, I'll probably go with Yong Park on that one, and then it's the main card.
You know what's really funny?
Tell me
How much-
what's funny. tell me
How we try
bring
and
some
sell
fucking humor.
How
here.
we try and sell ourselves, or as people are under the impression that we are like analysts and take care. And here we are going, oh yeah, no, this guy's going to win. Sportsbet says it. Well, then Sportsbet do our job for us.
What about though? Like, I think Alex Caceres is paying like how much is he? He's just
Let's have a look at
scroll
Alex
down the
Caceres.
slightest bit.
318.
318. I think that is so. There's a lot of value in it.
Have you
in this
seen?
fight.
See, I was.
I am not even going to do you.
No, it's fine. I don't believe. I don't blame you for going against.
I
me with
I
this.
woke up expecting to be not a millionaire, just about $30 richer. And I woke up being
What's Will Choi's first name?
$5 poorer.
Yeah.
What's this for? Oh, that
The
Dana
Contender
White
Series. And you know when I realised that why you picked him?
Why?
He's a fucking Aussie boy.
No.
He trades to, isn't he WA?
Mitch Raposo. No.
Yeah. I thought he was an Aussie.
No.
Oh.
No. He's on the.
I thought
Ultimate Fighter.
I thought someone shared something about him being at Scrappies or something.
So that's
No,
what
that's Jack Della.
Yeah, I know about Jade. I thought I saw something else. I was like, ugh.
we'll go into.
That is a handsome boy.
I know. Do you know? Since he's it's because that's how he used to look, and now he looks like that now. Do you know what a lot of people are calling him?
What?
They're calling him the Asian,
No, they're not. They're actually not.
No one is calling.
No one's calling him that.
the Asian Cisco.
I will scroll Twitter for 24 hours, and I guarantee I will not find one person that has ever.
If you go
called
onto the
him that.
Grokka Republic Twitter, I guarantee you'll see someone quoting him as the Asian Cisco, as a South Korean Cisco. He is. I saw you message Cisco on Instagram. I see Gregor sending me the shirt.
Yeah, I didn't read the
How many
messages.
shirts?
Just one.
I feel bad if
Fuck
I'm
you.
if I'm on the account and he sends a message and you've been talking to him. I try not to open it because I'd rather you just keep talking to him.
This is what's happened. So I had he wanted to basically open the satchel, put a shirt in it, and send it, have it already addressed and paid for, which I said is perfectly fine. Anyway, so I have gone to Australia Post. They won't do it because to send it from there back to here has to be through the US postal system. It can't be. I can't use an Australia Post. So I've got my mate in Seattle. He was going to send an envelope with a satchel addressed back to us here. So he had to send it over to New York, and he would open it, put in, and send it. But because the taxes are different in New York as they are in Seattle,
yeah.
he couldn't send it, and then like it'll have a barcode on it from saying Seattle, so it can't send from New York. So he would have to, my mate would have to send it from Seattle to New York. He would have to send it back to Seattle and then back to here from here. So anyway, it's an absolute shit show. So I messaged Gregor and I said, listen, this is what's happening, mate. I'll just, if you can do it, it's a big ask. If not, because I understand he's fine. He's training for his Tony fight. And remind me about Paddy Pimblett because I'm not happy about that.
Okay.
Anyway, he just said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll just send it to you," which is beautiful. Yeah, and I even we had a conversation this morning. See, where are we? There. So I even sent him this. So this is where his gym is, and it's 180.74 meters to the postal service. So I even gave him a map of where he needed to go.
Now you're just sounding like a dickhead.
I am. I know.
To your favourite fighters, if you do that.
He's going to do it. Well, Jesus Christ, with Aljamain and fucking Drew Dober. Did you guys see that thing on Paddy? And now I know that some people who watch this show, incredibly, there are a couple like Paddy Pimblett. Did you see that thing that he said where he goes, "I'm not fighting Tony on the money that I'm on"?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. He's not fighting
I
ranked.
think
He's
I
not
saw-
fighting ranked fighters on the money I'm on.
I think that's fair. What's wrong with that?
That is not fair at all. No,
do you mean?
So now you're
I
wait.
totally disagree with that. I was like,
Well, how much is he on?
I don't know, but he signed this contract, so he reckons he's a fight in, and now he is a huge draw card. Don't get me wrong, but
He's blaming himself for getting too popular now.
Oh yeah, well
Because rankings, they mean placement on the card and popularity mean a lot more.
yeah.
I just got pay
So you now have the mandate. He now has the mandate of the masses, but he's pretty much going, "Oh, why are you all liking me? Now they want to give me good fighters, so they build me up and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, let me fight tomato cans."
Then what about like
He's
Sean
fine.
O'Malley? Like
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
He's got the mandate of the masses, and whatnot. But I think Sean kind of
Yeah,
Sean's
I feel
kind
like
of maybe like gritted his teeth a bit more. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Sean is on more money.
He has to be, surely. More money than Paddy.
He's at least on pay per view.
Or is it like they get like set contracts, like when you come into
4
the
fight.
UFC? And
I'm pretty
stuff?
sure it's like a 4
Yeah.
fight contract.
And how, like, do we know how much they can negotiate on that? Because if you're just coming into the UFC, surely you're not going to
Oh,
be on
he'd be
amazing
on
money.
20k fight, maybe 15k fight, maybe.
Let's have a look. See if
Yeah.
we can actually
Yeah,
go on this.
But Sean fights on a lot of pay-per-view main cards, and I'm pretty sure you get a portion when you're on
you
the
get
main
a
card.
pay-per-view buy. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course you do.
But he's like the first one on pay-per-view, so he'll probably get like 2.5%. But if that pay-per-view goes and sells 1 million, it's 25k.
Yeah.
Hang on, where does it say?
I think if he's on like 15 grand for showing and winning, to put him up against
He'd
Tony,
get a win,
I don't
maybe.
blame. I guess what I'm saying is I don't blame him for not wanting to fight someone as lethal as Tony can be.
Well, think about if you
Wait.
fought Tony
Ferguson.
yeah.
Are they trying to get him to fight Tony Ferguson?
So there was some talk about it.
Never happened.
I think Tony's
Not in a
running from
million
Gregor
years.
personally.
I don't think anyone's
I
running
don't
from
blame him.
Gregor.
I think I've mentioned Gregor's name 8 times in 17 minutes.
Yeah, you have. That's impressive. That's very impressive.
And it's not going to end.
No.
There's more in there.
Oh gosh.
But if he fought Tony, who's on his way out, and he won, he'd straight away be ranked 4.
No.
3 or 4. What's Tony ranked at?
He would not be ranked. He'd be ranked 8, 9.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Jesus Christ. Guys, you want to fucking not bite my head off as soon as I walk in? Jesus, you guys are tough.
All right.
So
Tony Ferguson
Ferguson.
ranked 7. How does being Tony Ferguson
Okay.
at rank 7 make him above Chandler, Benny Darouche, Justin Gaethje, and Dustin?
I may have been wrong. I may have been wrong.
At least you can admit it. It's good.
He beats Tony if they fight. See, I'm struggling to put him top 10. Maybe he goes 11th or 12th.
Yeah.
How good would it be if he beat Tony? Maybe slot it into 8. I'm just saying.
Okay. Hypothetically, let's say. I'll give you this. All right. So he beats
So he
Tony.
beats Tony.
He slots into 8th, pushes Rafael dos Anjos down.
Can I finish a
Yeah.
sentence before I'm interrupted? Can
No.
I do that? Anyway. Okay. I don't even know where I'm going this. Anyway, somehow, some twist of fate, he ends up against McGregor. Can you imagine that?
No.
You know, McGregor is just on the way out, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is an absolute clown.
He got into another thing. What did
With
he
the
do?
DJ.
He was in Rome.
Yeah, he fucking hit that Italian DJ.
Jesus, he has got no idea. He is just cooked, isn't he?
He's got more money than sense.
Yeah, but he does. I don't think he's great with his financial management.
But he's getting so much income.
Yeah, but you can get as much as you want. You can still go broke. You know how much is blowing? Do you know how much he's blowing? He's
I haven't exactly done his taxes. No.
fuck, we are on fire today, aren't we, guys? Jesus. Everyone's had a great week, have they? That's nice.
He's spent a lot, of course, but he's made a lot. He's made so much.
Okay.
And he's got a lot of. Remember, he sold a big portion. He's still got shares in it, but he sold a big portion of Proper 12.
Did he sell all of it? I thought he sold-
No,
okay.
he'd still have a couple percent. It'd be stupid to sell everything because he's still on all
Well,
the
he's
ads and
stupid.
stuff.
Yeah.
So he's still getting some money. Sold that for 450 mil, whatever it was.
600.
600.
Easy.
Yeah,
He's
I
still got
reckon.
McGregor fast. He's still got programs. Trust me. They go put him on a
Trust you,
poster.
okay.
Doesn't he have a gym?
He's got a gym.
I don't know.
He owns a gym. He owns a bar. He owns a couple of bars, like a chain of bars.
Fucking hell.
You can lose it all, mate. You can lose it all. One bad
He'd have
decision.
to. He'd have to do some serious, like Rocky Balboa 5, lose it all, like sign a bad contract type thing.
Yeah, I reckon he will. I'm putting it out there. What's today's date? This is a prediction. October 19. What year is it? 2021. That should be the easiest part. I reckon Conor is going to go down a bad path, and he is going to end up boxing someone like Jake Paul.
He's probably going to do that anyway.
I reckon.
He doesn't have to go down a bad path.
Jesus Christ! What is with you today?
I'm just
Fucking lost the
passionate.
hair. And
I would
Jesus.
genuinely be depressed if he fought Jake Paul, man. Like,
I wouldn't.
I
was kind
would.
of-
That's just such
yeah.
a fall, man. That's such a fall from grace. I don't know.
Where's he going? Where could he go from
It's a
here?
payday.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
but
big payday.
Who in that top 10 you reckon?
Because he
Conor
can't
could
fight. He
beat?
can't fight Manny anymore.
I'm just.
Manny's retired. He
Yeah.
wants to fight Manny.
Yeah. I'm just scared that he's gonna take a fall and he's like there's a chance that Jake wins against him, which I don't think there is, but you never know, man. Like, if he gets paid heaps.
Oh, you reckon he'll take a dive?
No, I don't reckon he'll take a dive.
No, but what if he does? And then that looks so bad for MMA. He was like the head guy for years.
Connor's ego's too big. He won't take a dive.
Yeah.
No amount of money will make Connor take it because I reckon he's got too much of an ego.
Who could he beat in that top 10? Who could Connor beat?
Sanios, Tony Ferguson, Benny Darush, maybe.
Chandler, he's terrible.
Don't.
I reckon Chandler would.
That's the thing. He can. I still reckon he can beat all of those fighters.
Yeah.
If he was switched on.
If he switched on, trained, and fought consistently.
He couldn't beat someone like
Connor
Islam.
is his own worst enemy. He became his own worst enemy.
Yeah. He needs to get rid of Dylan Dennis, teaching him BJJ.
Is it Dylan Dennis coaching in BJJ?
I don't know if he still does.
When was
I know he did.
Dylan Dennis's last fight?
Fucking years ago. He's been out with injury. But, actually, no. It was recently against a security guard. And security guard fucked him up.
That's funny.
Did you guys see that?
No.
Just like choked him out. It was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. It was great. I hate that guy, man.
Dylan Dennis.
Today he was on the Ariel Helwani show and he said something like, without me in MMA, shit's boring or something like that. And it's like, wait, you're in MMA? Like, you're still here? Like, I had no idea. You don't fucking fight.
He's in Bellator as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, we got anything? We should actually start doing something here.
Wait, I wanted to bring up something.
Oh, yes, this is from last week.
Yeah.
How bad was Aspen Lad? Yeah,
So,
terrible.
I was
The
about
coach?
to say, the Aspen Lad, the coaching. Did you guys hear the corner?
No, I haven't. I saw a quote. I went and I wasn't going to go watch the video. I forgot.
Yeah.
He was horrible.
But apparently
Horrible.
he was quite mean.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
saw
what-
a question that
that's what
goes,
people
"You're
are saying."
down 3 and you're throwing a jab. What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh,
Yeah. But,
Here we
man.
go.
And like, he's apologized and stuff. Let's see.
We have to cut this out.
Maybe. You gotta pick it up. You gotta let air.
It's in our main event.
Anyway, so that's all that's happened with him. But she's like an emotional fighter.
Yeah.
And he just was cutting it down because she came out in the third and knocked out Yana.
After he
Kunitskaya.
did something very similar.
Yeah, but it just didn't work, did it? She looked horrible. But Norman Dumont's good.
Yeah, she's not bad. Yeah, I'd love to get.
Oh, let's go to the peanut gallery over there and let's see someone. Someone who really has an opinion. Alec, what do you think?
I watched it before I got here, just before you start, and I thought,
Is that why you were late?
yeah, that's what I was doing research. No, I was listening to it, and I was like, it's not as bad as people made it out to be, and I feel like we actually hear it kind of often, like at times with particular fighters. I don't know. I just don't think it's as bad as people kind of made it out to be. And like she's clearly defeated, and people were saying that she looks like she's about to cry and stuff. But it's like, I don't know. I can't help but think he kind of knows her best, and I just don't think what he was saying and the way he was saying it was really that bad, to be honest.
I agree. Okay, if Aspen wasn't sort of a young, innocent-looking female, and he was talking to someone like Arlovsky about it, no one would give a shit.
No one would care.
No one would care.
Anyway,
Yeah. What's your opinion, Peanut?
Mr. Monkey over here.
anyone else? Oh, you're actually talking to the champ. So sit down. School's in session." No, I do agree in part with what you guys are saying. Look, at the end of the day, she's a professional athlete. She's a fighter. You know, she's not any old professional athlete. So this coach is getting multiple times to talk to her. Yeah, he's probably being a bit harsh. Probably needs to identify the situation of, okay, this maybe isn't working. The way I'm talking isn't working. You know, keep asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, obviously, something's going on in there that she can't control. Obviously, Norma, they said she's closing distance, going back out, and she's not reacting well enough. So obviously, the coach probably needs to recognise that, okay, what's happening right now isn't working. But he's not, to my mind, I'm not saying this, it doesn't sound abusive.
Yeah.
I think someone quoted him online saying, "No, he's abusing." No, he's not.
Yeah, wasn't it Misha Tate?
He's not abusing her. He probably could have used his words, gone about it a bit better, end of the round. Okay, let's do this. Now you got to do this. When in the fourth round, when he says, "Oh, we've got a caution of the wind because you're losing," that's a fact.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with saying that. He has to tell her, "You are losing," because she was 3-1 at best, likely 4-0 going into the fifth. he says, "You're losing. You need to go. Time to step on the gas. Let's get some urgency." But when he's going, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know if I love that. But then when he goes, then he explain what you're doing. You're closing distance, but then you're going out. Or, you're not using your jab properly. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's what I'm saying.
His tone, it happens. Coaches we get caught up in the moment as coaches. Yeah, no, but you do, and it's very easy to get caught up in the moment. He's come out and said, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I think it is being blown a bit out of proportion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If she would have gone out,
End of the day, that's a coach-athlete relationship, and they're going to have tense moments, and they're going to have great moments. That's just a tense one. In a bad situation in which she lost a fight pretty convincingly. Yeah. It's going to happen.
If she would have gone out and flatlined Norma in the fifth, it would have been the best coaching of all time, wouldn't it?
That's it. They would have turned around and gone, oh, he got to
he knows us so well. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just because the result didn't come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but coaches are often looked at for results.
Yeah.
So that's the way it goes.
I was just surprised with that finish, with the total domination. Arlovski, what do you reckon?
Well, who do you guys think won that fight?
It was close. I'd have to give it, and I tipped
Carlos
Cisco Felipe, and that button's right there. I'd have to give it to Arlovski. He just knows how to win by points, doesn't he?
He's worked it out. Yeah.
Arlovski won.
It
was close.
It was close, and I tipped Carlos, so I'm biased, but I think it was very similar to so pretty much the striking numbers was so close, right? Yeah. But Carlos's shots were landing so much more ferociously.
Oh yeah,
Arlovski's touching him up. Carlos is fucking throwing bombs, hitting him with good damage. I kind of lean towards Carlos in that situation.
That was close.
Look how close it is. Like, it's ridiculous.
But that first round.
But unanimous decision. I just thought that was a bit.
They probably just all gave it 10-9s.
Yeah.
Hang on, where do we go? Yeah, we did. There we go.
Yeah.
10-9. So which one you reckon they gave?
Up.
Yeah. 29-28 across the board.
29-28. So they gave two rounds to one, everyone.
So what do you reckon they gave him? Carlos a second?
Yeah.
Because the first was close, and if the second's close as well, they normally go 1-1 and let them sort it out in the third.
Yep. I reckon it's gone to the third.
Yeah.
And that's close. But I think, I like we said, experience. Arlovski knows how to win on points now. He doesn't really finish many people these days. He knows how to win.
I was impressed with Carlos though. Like just when you thought
a good showing from a young up and comer.
Yeah.
We got to remember Arlovski's a former champ. Is it 54 fights.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fight
that
experience
is insane,
compared to 13.
Do you know why Carlos dyed his hair? I'm actually being dead
I swear
serious.
to God, if you make a reference.
No, it was in tribute of Oliveira winning the title.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Nice.
actually not a joke.
Nice.
And why did Oliveira dye his hair?
That's why.
Yeah, cool.
Jim Miller by KO.
Yeah, I was not
Jesus
expecting that.
Christ, Gonzalez. Oh, I thought Gonzalez had it. Jim Miller.
Hey, lucky you stayed with Jim. You nearly changed.
I
Remember?
tried to talk you out of it.
I nearly
Tried to.
did.
Yeah, but Gonzalez looked all right.
But
up until that
the
point.
10 pounds of inflatable leather's now on my shoulders.
Manon. Oh,
She
she's
looked
good.
great.
Nate Landwehr.
Yeah,
how good
what a
was he?
win, man. Ludovic is fucking good. Like, he's a great fighter.
He just dominated him, didn't he? And the prelim wasn't anything great, was it?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Absolutely nothing.
The Peter fight was a bit of an upset in terms of odds.
Which one?
The one above.
There.
Yeah.
I think I tipped her. I tipped Carolina. I thought that was going to be better.
Oh, and Amiv. That was another big upset. He was like, I'm pretty sure he was the
he
biggest
was
favourite.
heavy favourite. Wasn't he? Against Danny Roberts. By decision. Jesus.
Just a bad day.
And
bad day at the office.
I talked up that Nunez-Carnelossi fight so much.
Yeah,
and
it was a bit average.
It was very average.
But it's not as good as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't
really-
blame you for thinking it could have been fight of the
No,
Yeah,
I thought
it
it
had
was going to be
potential.
very good, but it wasn't.
That happens sometimes, though.
It was average.
Derek Lewis and Francis Ngannou.
Oh, yeah, that's another good one. All right. Anything, okay, before we get into the mains, anything decent on here? Jamie Pickett's back.
Yeah,
Kamara
he's good.
Worthy. There should be some knockouts.
Mason Jones, that's going to be big. This is just looking like it's going to be one of those weeks for me where I either do incredibly well or really bad.
I kind of want you to go 2 and whatever.
Yeah.
I would love that. This is hard to pick because you can't, even though Randa Marcos is 10 and 12 and 6 and 10 in the UFC, she's 6 and 10?
I
6
will
and 10 in the
never
UFC.
pick Randa Marcos.
6 and 11, sorry, in the UFC.
Yeah, I'm pretty content to not pick her.
I'm going to pick her.
You're
I'm going
not.
to pick her. I am. Mate, she's... I haven't... Let's have a quick gander at who she's fighting. Hang on, let's have a look at this pie that she's fighting. The Brazilian gangster. Jesus Christ, look at that.
Jesus, she looks scary.
She's seen some shit, that girl. So she's
Should be Ashley Yoder.
yeah, if you heard lost to Lemnos, got KO'd.
That's fair.
At the start of the year. No, Randa Marcos all day. All right.
Alrighty, on to the main card.
Anything else?
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
Jesus
God, yeah.
Christ, you're a hard man to get across. Where are we? Okay, done. So next up we have the main card for the Paulo Costa against Marvin
Marvin.
Martin Vittori. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh
dun.
my God.
How good's that?
That is pretty cool.
How listen to how bad this sounds. It's a World Cup. That's a World Cup. That's it. That's coming up next.
The World Cup.
World Cup's coming
Okay,
up next.
no. Main card. That's coming up next.